Hi, so today I'm going to be making spaghetti in marinara sauce with peas and capers. Now the key to really good pasta is an excellent sauce, because the sauce just forms the foundation for everything. So today I'm going to teach you how to make a traditional marinara sauce, true Italian style. And once you learn to make it yourself, you're never going to want to buy that store-bought stuff again. So I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to begin making my traditional marinara sauce, and with that I'm going to slice up 10 cloves of garlic. Now with the garlic, make sure it's fresh so it's not overly yellow and you can see a hue of white. So I'm going to slice them this way so that you form crescent shaped slices. I'm going to put them in the pot, and this is where the marinara sauce begins. I am going to be using the Cento brand of San Marzano tomatoes. Now San Marzano tomatoes are from the San Marzano region in Campania, Italy. Every Italian grandmother is going to swear by the San Marzano tomatoes, because the thing about these tomatoes is that they are sweet and they have low acidity. And so you're going to get a very sort of gentle kind of sweetness in your sauce.
I start off by adding 1.5 tablespoons of good quality extra virgin olive oil.
So I'm going to fry the garlic till fragrant. So this will take a few minutes, probably 3 minutes.
Next, I add in a 3.5 ounce can of peeled tomatoes.
Now using a potato masher, I'm going to crush the tomatoes. So the thing about San Marzano tomatoes is that they are hand-picked at the time when they are most ripe and then canned immediately. So this is the most authentic way to go when making a sauce. Now next, I'm going to add in 2 big sprigs of basil into the sauce,
1 teaspoon of salt, and a dash of black pepper.
Finally, this is optional. I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of agave nectar to sweeten the sauce a little bit. Now some people might argue, you know, if the tomatoes are sweet enough, you don't need the sweetener. But, you know, some traditional recipes do call for a little bit of sugar, and it really depends on how you like it. I feel that the sweetness of this agave nectar really brings out the flavor of the tomatoes. So for me, it really just enhances the sauce.
The beauty of the sauce lies in its simplicity. With just a few key ingredients, the tomatoes have a chance to really shine. Cover the pot and let the sauce simmer on low heat for 30 minutes.
Now it's time to add my spaghetti. This is gluten-free brown rice spaghetti. And my favorite brand is Tinkyada. And I like to cook it till it's al dente and not too mushy. So I have here 3 kalamata olives that I pitted, and I'm just going to slice them. I'm going to leave these olives aside and add them to my sauce later. I'm going to put it back in the pot. Next, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil and then mix it in with the pasta. So it's been 30 minutes, and right now it seems like my marinara sauce, ooh, it smells amazing. It's thickened up through the half hour. What I'm gonna do is remove the basil leaves and then turn the heat off. Oh, I feel like I'm transported back to Italy in some old grandmother's kitchen.
I transfer a serving portion of the sauce into another pan. I typically freeze the rest of the sauce and save it for another meal.
Now the good thing about freezing marinara sauce is that, you know, you can always use it and cook it in different ways. You could, if you're a meat eater, put meat in it, or you could throw in vegetables, you know, anything really, and then you can have it with ravioli or different kinds of pasta. So, you know, vary it and just make it really, truly an experience. Perfect marinara sauce, should hold on its own. If I ate it plain with spaghetti, it's gonna be just phenomenal. But I'm just gonna kick it up a notch. I'm gonna add some peas for protein, plus, you know, all this other good stuff.
For my serving portion, I add in half a cup of green peas.
Now I usually use fresh green peas, or you can use frozen ones. Now with the frozen ones, you should just blanch them in a little bit of hot water. In fact, boiling water. And then once they're cooked, you can pour it into this marinara sauce. Next up, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of capers. The thing about the capers is that it lends a saltiness and brininess to the sauce and sort of balances the sweetness of the tomatoes. And then finally, my olives. I'm gonna toss it in. I'm gonna turn down the heat. Look at the colors, isn't that fantastic? It's like the colors of Italy. The peas that are green, plus those San Marzano tomatoes. Oh, it's like a sight to behold. Now, time to plate. The garlic is just calling out to me. It's one of those things that gets me so addicted that when I eat a good piece of garlic, I can barely function. So, let's see. Now I talked about balance. This is balance beyond balance. I mean, all the flavors have kind of melded together. You have sweet, you have salty, you have tart, you have like everything. It's like the 4 seasons, you know. And I'm gonna try it with a piece of garlic. Take it to the next level. Wow, wow. This was such a delightful dish to cook because it was really simple and it feels so home cooked and so real. I don't want to be anywhere else right now but here eating this for the rest of the day.
She kept you